lie there and like
No,
be comfortable, but it's hard.
The dentist chair, I'm always like this. Like,
Yeah,
tense,
exactly.
And like your hands are all like this.
I just have my hands.
My hands are always
on
like this,
my lap,
like this clenched. And then I realise I'm doing it. I'm like, no, look natural. I'm not bothered.
And then at one point I was like, oh, I'm just gonna chill out, like cross my legs and like move to the side a little bit. But because my neck was so painful, I had to like put my hoodie behind me as a pillow. But what I've done this time, for next time, sorry, because it will be over an hour, is as advised by the dental nurse, I went to the shop and got myself a travel pillow.
Oh, I've got a travel pillow you could have had.
Oh well. It's a memory foam one. It's nice.
Yeah.
It'd be nice for when I go on that holiday that I can't go on with my winnings.
Woo!
So yeah, basically I'm okay. And she said you can just go out and eat. Fine, don't worry about it.
That's weird. I thought you wouldn't even be able to talk.
Yeah, you did, didn't you?
Yeah, I don't know why.
Honestly, it was a struggle because I went to a restaurant and ordered food, and they were like asking me, "How's your food?" And like, had a mouthful anyway, and then trying to talk through a mouthful was just like, "Whoa, great!"
Put a face mask on and you'll be done.
So yeah.
Okay. Well,
she didn't say I can't drink, so it should be fine.
Okay.
She just said, "Oh, if it hurts, I'll take some painkillers." And I did have a headache earlier, but it'll be fine. Do you want a break while I get the booze out?
Shall we?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, we're going to do a whistle-stop tour through episodes 26 to...
Whistle nut?
Watch your legs.
Do you know what? I do think something weird is still going on with my mouth.
Oh, no.
Because like, I just realised I had like some like sticky stuff on my lips, and I was like, "What is that?" And it kind of looked like paper. And she said like they put this like paper between my teeth to stop stuff going in, like the chemicals that they use to clean it out going into my mouth.
Oh right.
She's like, "Oh, don't worry, it'll come out when you brush."
Oh yeah.
So I think she like got some of it out, but some of it's still in there. So
what is that?
I don't know if I've got like
tastes funny,
gunky lips. Like, please forgive me.
No, they look fine. Yeah, Gaz's lips are oozing gunk.
Like Pete Burns' lips after that surgery.
Okay, so I've put this is the day the committee died. What is this? Post-triple eviction, I guess. Oh,
yeah,
so it was like...
Wasn't it the sort of flashback?
Yeah, the flashbacky type episode.
Sort of in-depth gameplay that happened.
Yeah. So...
Oh, correction from last week. I kept talking about Neda going on the triple eviction.
Oh, yeah.
Alfie Sheldon reliably tells me she went on a double, but, you know, it's the same,
the only
same
thing
fucking
Alfie
thing,
told
isn't it?
us. Alfie, where's the actual proper gossip that we need?
He
Not
doesn't
the
care
shit
anymore.
Like that.
Everyone's signed out. Everyone's checked out of All Stars.
Why are we still involved?
Good question.
Okay, so... Here's some highlights from that episode. Do you like the bit where they go back and you see the bits in between, what you missed?
No. Yes.
I kind of do.
Yes, no, I do.
It can be quite interesting.
I do, but then I think, well, how have we got time to watch this? What are we not seeing from the current week? You know?
Nothing. Literally nothing's happening.
Fair enough.
Nicole said, sawing my pinky off with a butter knife might have been less painful than the triple eviction. Well, she didn't even go, so what's the problem?
Yeah, bitch, please.
I'm just skipping over this because it's boring.
That's all right. You got the big boss pencil.
Oh yeah,
and you do what you like.
Tyler and Christmas. You know, Tyler and Christmas. Basically, their whole thing was they voted the wrong way because
Enzo fucked them over.
Exactly.
Enzo's on my shit list for that reason, actually, because he had the power to keep
said
David.
You wanted him to win.
But I take it back. I forgot.
Yeah, I know, and he just totally fucked it up. So that at Christmas and Tyler went to Enzo and they said, "Do you want to get rid of a champ or a rookie?" And
exactly.
No, hold on. Did Enzo say that? Oh yeah. Do you remember they were talking in the bathroom together? And Enzo was like, kind of like saying he was going to go along with it, and then he didn't.
Of course, to be sure.
Yeah.
The thing was, in the corridor of the diary room, Christmas went in first. Cross paths with Tyler. She goes, "I voted out."
Yeah.
Who was it against David?
Nicole.
I voted out Nicole. Tyler goes, "Fine, I'm doing the same."
Yeah.
Enzo comes in. Tyler's on his way out.
Yeah.
I've just voted Nicole.
Yeah.
Enzo knows there and then he can put Nicole out of the game, and he doesn't.
Yeah, the champ who has been saying he wants to get out for weeks on end.
His game. What is up with Enzo?
Enzo said Memphis is going to be pissed. That's why he didn't go through with it.
What's good about Enzo?
Memphis.
I mean, Memphis for Enzo.
Interchangeable boring old men of the season.
Dodo.
You big dude.
You flaming galah.
Yeah, I think it's because, if you want the real answer, Enzo is very tight with Cody. And, Cody's tight with Nicole.
The wise guys.
Yeah, and Cody's tight with Nicole, so I think that's why.
3 wise men they should have called that on Christmas in.
Enzo said he didn't want to leave Memphis in the flat, whatever that means.
What? Dr. Will's flat next door.
With the psychedelic salamander.
Yeah. And Zingbot.
Enzo did look slightly reluctant as he voted, though, I've put. Oh, yeah, and then when they read out the vote,
Nicole voting out Ian.
Like, David is going against Nicole 3-2. When they said 3-2, did you see Cody's face?
No.
Oh, it was. I took a picture because it was so good. Because Cody,
shocked?
you're used to seeing Cody so, like, in control, aren't you? And it was the one moment where he looks pressed.
Oh, yeah, he does.
He does. So he like
wounded.
His face was just like, who flipped?
Did you watch that that action film on Netflix? Do you like action films?
Sometimes.
The one with the guy from Thor in it.
No.
Where he's like running through the streets, gunning everyone down. That's what that reminds me of.
Oh.
It's good. You should watch that.
What's it called?
Extraction.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Sometimes I like something like that.
That's quite good. The guy is, don't know what the guy who plays Thor is called.
Oh yeah.
But that guy is
like. Is he one of those Hemsworths?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chris Hemsworth.
Oh, yeah.
Is there another?
Yeah, there's a few of them.
No, Chris Hemsworth is the one who's got his dick out on the internet the other day, isn't it?
Oh.
That's Chris Evans.
Oh.
You know, he accidentally posted his dick pic on.
How's he accidentally do that?
Did you not hear that?
No.
I was not on Twitter, but I heard about it. Basically,
Yeah.
Chris Evans is Captain America, right?
Not Chris Evans, the ginger radio DJ.
No, he's nothing now.
He was quite big when I was a teenager.
He was, wasn't he? Don't forget your toothbrush and all that. He posted like a screen capture of like a video or something. You know when you record your own screen?
Oh yeah.
And at the end, it like went to his camera roll.
Oh shit.
When you paused it, there was like a picture of his dick.
Oops.
And then that got leaked on Twitter. So like lots of people were like trying to... The K-pop fans come out for loads of things. It's really weird. They like flood Twitter. They like flood hashtags with like K-pop content to sort of protect people.
Do they?
Yeah, it's really, really weird. But anyway, if you look hard enough, and you don't have to look that hard, you find Chris Evans' dick. Everyone was like quite excited about it.
And was Chris Evans' dick hard?
I mean, well, yeah, it was definitely in a state of arousal.
Any good?
It was alright, actually. It was quite big.
I see.
But yeah, Chris Hemsworth's
I couldn't actually pick Chris Evans out of a lineup, to be honest.
Captain America,
Is he in Jurassic Park? Is it that him?
No, Chris Pratt. It's Chris Pratt.
I see, there you go.
But anyway, the Chris Hemsworth Extraction film on Netflix, which Cody's face reminds me of, I think you should watch it. It's quite good.
I'm watching the worst thing on Netflix at the moment.
Oh, Tiny Creatures.
Oh no, I love Tiny Creatures. I finished Tiny Creatures.
Oh, not that thing everyone's talking about.
What's that?
That thing, Lucy in Paris or something.
Oh,
thing.
no,
Is it that?
what's that? No.
It's like some hyper-American like vision of what living in France would be like.
Oh, I don't like that.
Apparently it's absolutely awful, but like it's kind of so awful that you can't help watching it.
That's the thing I'm watching is so awful you can't watch it. It's called Gypsy and it's got Naomi Watts in it and she's like a therapist and then she
Naomi Watts? Is she out of James Bond?
You'll recognise her if you see her, but she like follows her patients around and like gets involved in their tries to fix their problems, then just getting off with one of her patients' girlfriends and shit like that. It's so honestly, it's absolutely awful. I do not recommend it. But I'm 7 episodes in now.
Yeah, there's no going back. Do you know what we just watched? And I don't know if you've seen it, the Epstein documentary.
I haven't watched it, but I listened to a podcast about that whole thing.
That whole thing is so fucked.
That guy is fuckerious.
Do you know how he died? Like where it was when he died? Where the case was at?
What? Prince Andrew.
I don't know. Is it a spoiler to tell you?
No, because I already know all about that case.
Okay. Yeah. Well, basically, I didn't realise that they were trying to build a case against him for a while, and then this thing came where he got like this immunity from it for like no kind of apparent reason. The state like granted him and everyone associated with him immunity from being charged. Then that kind of got overturned eventually, and he was being charged, and he was taken to like custody, a cell, to be trialed in a court, and that's when he apparently killed himself with no fucking CCTV footage or anything. Like hung himself with a sheet. Like surely
he's supposed to be on suicide watch, wasn't he? Every 10 minutes or something.
Well, apparently that wasn't happening, or he got bumped off. Yeah. But like how excruciating for every victim, of which there are loads, who needed to see that man go through court and will never get their answer.
They've got to get that Ghislaine Maxwell.
They really have to get that.
They've got to get her now.
She's British, isn't she?
She's fucking horrible woman.
Nasty.
And for so long I thought, why aren't they arresting her? Why aren't they doing anything? And then they did arrest her recently, didn't they?
Yeah, I think she's awaiting trial actually.
I think they were building a case against her, but yeah, it's filth. Anyway, we've got to get through this. Stop going off track.
Got to get through this.
Tyler said, we took a shot and we missed. Nicole said, game freaking on. Who flipped? Nicole said, what a terrible game move on their part. And then Tyler was doubled over, crying in the bedroom, going, I'm sorry, David.
Oh, for David. Just remembered that storyline that you had going a few weeks ago with...
Tyler's helping out the black people
with Bailey and Davon.
Yeah, great, Tyler.
Oh, yeah, I just remember I wanted to leave so that someone else could step forward and have their moment in the sun. Yeah. Now David's gone, there's like no hope for any of it.
It's the first time Tyler's ever been on the wrong side of a vote. Why? After what?
I just remembered something, and it's really jumping ahead. But Julie reminding Tyler that he missed out on a win by one vote.
Oh yeah,
in his eviction interview.
Julie's so fucking. She's so crap.
I don't think she's on this planet.
No, she's not. But don't you think Tyler should have, in retrospect, gone after Enzo? After Enzo didn't vote the same way as him, why did Tyler bother going after Danny, who everyone wanted to go after Danny anyway? He should have just put fucking Cody and Enzo's ass up on the block then when he won that last HOH.
Did he win that yoga
Yeah,
HOH?
he won the last one, yeah. No, he in the triple eviction, he won the last HOH.
What was that?
He put Danny out.
What was that comp? Do you
remember? Was it just a question comp?
Some bollocks like that.
Yeah.
Wasn't it a thing with Dr. Will's face
Yeah,
on
it
the
was
front?
Dr. Will was the first one, but then the second
wasn't.
one was like things about the housemates or some shit like that.
Yeah, good point. I don't know.
I think Tyler dropped the ball there. So then...
Do you know, credit where it's due, Tyler has played quite a good game, really.
Well, no, I disagree. Trying to evict himself. Trying to use Black Lives Matter to further his own ends. Missing Angela.
Quite a strong gameplay if you've got it in you.
Shouting out Angela's cookbook. Petered out, if anything.
Oh, the best 91 days in his house were with Angela.
Yeah.
Stop going on about it.
Yeah, shut up. Everyone hates Angela.
Excuse me. That's what I think of Angela.
So then, blah, blah, blah. Christmas. Oh, this is when Danny got put on the block. Christmas said to Danny at the vote, I knew who I was voting to evict before, but now it's confirmed. And Danny said, cool. And Christmas said, it's been a good time, but you should double check your information. And Danny said, I don't need to. Yeah, this was as Christmas was going on.
Didn't Danny blow up everyone's game or something?
Oh yeah, in a speech or something.
Something like that.
Yeah. And then Cody in the diary room voted out Danny, and he said, oh, she's never going to forgive me.
It's a bit sad to see Danny fall, isn't it?
It is in such a sudden manner. I'd rather have seen it prolonged. And her, taking a few shots on the way out, whereas she just sort of went out with a whimper, didn't she? In a way.
In a hat. Did she go in a hat? I'm not sure. She walked into jury in a hat.
May as well have done. Tyler was doing damage control to Nicole, saying, sorry I had to put you up, but, blah, blah, blah. She said in the diary room, everything that comes out of Tyler's mouth is a lie. I can't stand to look at him. So then we had the HOH comp, which was that yoga one. Now
Wasn't that a rehash of that boat one before?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah, with that to press the button. This was called, and I think you like this one, Gaz.
Namaste off the block.
That's BB on Blast worthy, isn't it?
Well, barely.
What did you think of Tyler's outfit hosting that competition?
He looked quite okay in it, really. But you know what I thought was sad? Obviously, because of COVID, they couldn't bring Caitlin in to host it, which is what the ideal situation would have been.
That would have, actually. But they should have just had Caitlin on the fucking season.
You should have put on a screen.
So yeah, they had to.
That's what they should have done.
Yeah.
So fuck Tyler and his outfit. Have Caitlin hosting a Zoom yoga session. That would have been much more in fitting with the times. It
would. So your right hand goes here, ting. Your left hand goes here, ting. Your right foot goes here, ting. It just went ting. I thought, how are they really telling them that? Because it just went ting on the show. So then it was something
Didn't they have some camera trickery for them changing into costumes as well?
Oh yeah, it was the flamingo, the strategic snake,
I think with a tongue.
and the twisted tarantula.
Twist those twists.
Do you enjoy seeing the house guests taking their clothes off?
Cody looked better than I had expected.
Yeah. What about his shitty tattoos?
They're the same Melanie C has. They're very the 90s.
Barbed wire.
Yeah, and the cross. I think he's a big Spice Girls fan, but no one really knows it.
What do you think about Memphis's body? Dad bod?
Well, it's a definite dad bod. I've got no opinions on that, to be quite honest.
Me either. Looks like he's got a hairy back. Nicole was struggling to get her pants off for the first time. No, not for the first time. No, I fucked it up. Oh, I'm sure.